suspicious Crystarium guard. I relate. One of the Crystarium guards is particularly relieved to have found you. What's happened? Oh, Astariel, have you seen Rain? She's looking for you. I saw her in a cutscene. Wait here, I'll go get her. He's doing his job so well. There you are. Truth is, I need your help. Now, hold on. I haven't even told you what it is yet. After you defeated Emmett Selk, I sensed a strange concentration of light. Somewhere far to the south. In the empty. The lands that were once swallowed by the flood. I can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it might even be another Light Warden. But whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thancred, Urianger and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find out whatever's causing this. 3 of us were reluctant to ask you for help, considering everything you've been through. The thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourself, so we have no choice. That's flattering. While we don't want to jump to conclusions, it would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So, will you come with us? No. Perhaps we should let sleeping dogs lie. None of my business. I'll go on my way. I'm not the protagonist, after all. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the sussy Asian music. Oh, thank you, Astariel. That means a lot. First of all, let's head to the Derrick in... The Derrick? Have we been to the Derrick before? First of all, let's head to the Derrick in Armoreng. Thancred and Urianger should have everything ready by now. Urianger is coming. I doth hunger to be in his presence again. My soul yearneth. He doth be mighty fine. Oh, okay. Free teleport. Take me to mine Shakespearean husband. Where art mine Uber? I hath summoned it hither 5 seconds ago. Thank you. I'm gonna go in seat number 1 this time. Anybody joining? My soul yearns for the old English speak. It does. Although sometimes it's really hard to read. And I just want to say, speak properly. Dude, I can't tell what you're saying. Is this even English? Aw, the kids in the back seat. Behave yourselves. No kicking, no fighting. Oh, okay. Short trip. I like that. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you too much trouble on the way here. I doubt they posed any sort of challenge to her. Would that I could say the same with confidence about whatever may be waiting for us out here. Even if the light that Thancred sensed turns out to be nothing of consequence. That Reen sensed, not Thancred. It's Thancred talking. Even if the light that Reen sensed turns out to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be trifled with. Moreover, it should be reiterated that the light-based wasteland poseth as severe a threat as any foe we might face. Doth it, though? In any event, we are in agreement that this phenomenon doth warrant investigation. Though for lack of more precise means of navigation, we must needs rely on Reen's innate abilities to guide us.
I have formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the light, but speculation is pure substitute for first-hand observation.
There'll be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the Sky Slipper ready, Thancred?
Oh, that's Thancred's car. Oh, it all makes sense now.
Ready to take us wherever we need to go, aye. Back again too, maybe, if we ask it nicely.
Sweet ride. Not sure about the stripy interior. It's giving beach. I don't know. Not sure.
Though the light hath been expunged from Norvrant, the ambient aether of the empty is still corrupted. Dangerously so, in fact. Much like the soul of Shizzy, who hath given their soul to the Elven Queen for 39 months consecutively. A dangerous choice, to be sure, for who can trust these immortal beings? Thank you so much, Shizzy! Thank you for always being a glorious wisp indeed.
Already? It feels like it was only yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Into the Elven Forest.
And then you got lost in the forest, and you never left. You were never able to escape, and I'm glad you never did. Welcome back.
A flood of light devastated everything in its wake. The soil, the air, the water, all rendered incapable of supporting life. 'Tis due to this imbalance that the empty remaineth, utterly uninhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we're taking every possible precaution. Between the aetherometers I've packed and Reen's unique abilities, we should be able to detect and measure any fluctuations in our... I was thinking, right? I was like, wow, I think this is the most straightforward I have ever heard Oriange speak. Like, he's actually just saying, yeah, that's why we're doing this. Like, he's changed. He's modernized. But no, it's Thancred. It's not even him. I was relieved that he was going to speak plainly for once. Right. That's why we're taking every possible precaution. Between the aetherometers I've packed and Reen's unique abilities, we should be able to detect and measure any fluctuations in our alignments. According to the Crystarium scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any noticeable degree, but much longer than that and we risk becoming sin-eaters. Since we still don't know how chocobos and Amaro will fare in the empty, we opted for a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers at the Mean, who found it in the Crystal Tower and restored it to working order. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said he'll have parts delivered from the Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty, even though I told him we're not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have a chance to stop by Mordsuk at some point. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. Let's go!
Ah, I can't ride in it before it's time.
What is this at the back?
Why don't they make real cars like this? A little hammock is so much cuter than a boot. Just sling things in there. Will things fall out on the motorway? Maybe. But it's worth it for the style, I think. Well then, shall we? To the empty.
With a name like the Empty, I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasant scenery. But this is downright depressing. To look on the lands swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes is a chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of this world are as this, a slate, but wiped clean. Were it not for the warriors of darkness in Minfilia. Reen, are you sure heading in the right direction?
Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far it is, though.
Nothing for it but to keep going then. You two back there may as well take a nap. I have a feeling we've got a good few moms ahead of us.
Ooh, can we play I Spy?
I spy sand. I spy hill. I spy something beginning with T. Oh. I have to say, it's a touch larger than I was expecting. That's what she said. And is it sleeping? Wake it up, Thancred! Wake it up! I'm sorry, I couldn't resist, okay? Don't judge me. You knew I'd say that. You knew. That is larger than I was expecting. I was not prepared for that.
No, it's waking up. I don't like the sound of that. Is it a light warden? No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light.
The first Sin Eater. He knows of law. Long have I strived to unravel the mysteries surrounding the flood of light, to discover what set that terrible cataclysm into motion. Every thread led to the same conclusion, the same single point. Or single being. I have reason to believe that the entity we see before us is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the Flood, the very foe Minfilia vanquished a century ago. She gave everything she had, and won. But this abomination could undo her work. Aye, the possibility cannot be denied, though it is oft said that the destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Reen, knowest thou of what I speak?
The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature. For what was once shattered may be forged anew.
That's all well and good, but don't you think we should give it a name first?
Clive. Eden.
Utopia in Fae, a most auspicious title. Now that that's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. I even brought a couple of tents on the off chance, but pitching the damn things is something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? No, watch a YouTube tutorial. That is so cool, though. We have to destroy it? Really? Ooh! 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 Whimsical music. Ooh! Oh, I like it. I thought it was gonna be like unsettling, creepy, atmospheric Dune music, but this is just dreamy. Final Fantasy VIII overworld theme. How much do you know about Final Fantasy VIII? Almost nothing. So that's probably a good thing.
I never realised that putting up tents could be such a bother. Still, I'm glad that we got there in the end. Thancred should be back from scouting the area soon. Once he's here, we should plan our next move.
During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Gulgul in Mordsuk or Yal Yal in Yilmor.
Gulgul Mordsuk Yal Yal Yulmor. I'll remember that, for sure. Yal Yal Yulmor. You okay, Ranger?
Though frequent rest may allay the symptoms of prolonged overexposure to the empty ambience either, it would be unwise to linger here overlong. I thought he was also going to complain about the tent. Long hath I suffered with these tent pegs, these infernal tools of destruction. Curse these tent pegs. The lyrics to the final song are ridiculous. Is it just like one of those songs where the lyrics don't make any sense in English and it's just like broad concepts? Because the Alexander lyrics are kind of like that too. It's like, okay, well, this sounds very cool, but it's mostly random words and like pieced together. Like there's not like a story. It's like vague concepts all joined together that give the feeling.
I wonder what's taking Thancred so long. He's probably doing his hair. Ah, there he is.
This is Thancred. Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining.
Did you find anything?
No, thankfully. There's naught but barren plains in every direction. Apart from Eden, obviously. I tried approaching it, and the brute didn't even seem to notice me. Thought it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew.
We should act now, before it's fully awake.
Meaning what exactly?
When I think about the flood of light, I get the feeling that rather than destroying everything in its path, what it actually did was stop the flow of aether. Of course, that meant that all of the plants, animals, and people here could no longer survive. It must have crumbled to dust in the years since. But the aether's still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe we can get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty.
Hold on a moment. What makes you think that's even possible? And how do you expect to control that kind of power? Daddy Thancred says no. Not health and safety approved. Must protect my daughter. Reen's aspirations may not be as preposterous as thou dost surmise. I believe Minfilia halted the flood of light's advance not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing, she hath gifted us an opportunity too precious to waste. Even now, the flame of hope burns on.
Oh, she's still with us.
Aye. As Minfilia's successor, it standeth to reason that Reen doth possess the means to exert her will over Eden. But such a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Astariel?
I imagine it's easier said than done. We're talking in broad concepts here.
It can't be that easy.
Yes, you're probably right, but I have to try.
Very well, Reen. You've made up your mind. So, how should we go about this?
I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it seems to me that the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you could call it the core. That giant Talos had a core too. Like a beating heart. It controlled the flow of the aether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance.
Verily. The theory is certainly sound. By employing Aethernet shards as beacons, mayhap we could trace the ethereal flow to Eden's core, and in doing so secure the means to teleport to the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the Settlement Council has kindly furnished us with a plethora of apparatus by which to perform such feats. However, we must needs first have Reen study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Very good. Once we have reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which you may directly communicate with Eden, and mayhap exert a measure of control over it.
You can really do that, Orianger.
Yes, I am very clever. All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul long since departed who imparted to me a wealth of knowledge concerning aetherology. Moonbreeder? Although I am certain she would be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane, but I don't imagine that Eden will be too happy about us rummaging around in his innards, for want of a better term. In all seriousness, though, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you'd best lead the way, Astariel?
It's true that she's the only one who can defeat a Light Warden, but I'd rather not rely on her more than we have to.
Yes, I haven't forgotten what happened when she absorbed too much light. But as Alice said, making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. Now, I wish I could put down Light Wardens myself, but the simple fact is I can't, and there's no point pretending I can. That's why I'm asking Astariel.
Then perhaps I could...
You already have a job to do, remember? The only reason this plan even has a chance of success is because of your involvement. We need you to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, you'll have to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, get us out of there.
It's true. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
I don't really have any better plans, like my bank holiday plans, not particularly busy.
Could work in some time for saving the world again, I guess. I won't let you down.
Though we will remain here, Reen and I shall do our utmost to guide thee along the ethereal stream. After thou hast breached the exterior, we shall remain in contact via these link pearls, courtesy of our comrades at the Crystallium. Being relics salvaged from the tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed.
The Wi-Fi signal is weak out here. Oh no. One party spot left. Yeah, if you want to come along. We're on Light Phoenix, and you can join the party. Don't know which role we need. I think we're flexible, like most people can play most roles. Eden's Gate Resurrection is now accessible. Nice. Shall I touch this glowing lollipop? I have touched it. Oh! Following requirements not met. You're shit. Your average item level is weak. You filthy noob. Change your clothing, you stinky animal. I'm item level 425. I need it. And they, what am I? I always forget what item level is shown. Go set list. 3, 4, 1. I suck. Am I like 100 levels too low for this in item level?
Probably my rings and things. The Yanxian ring of casting is not doing me very good. My accessories are woeful. How dare you? I got this from Yangsha. How dare you? Probably level 75 gear. How can I even tell? Oh, level 80 gear. This is level 80 gear for all the mains, but then level 70 for accessories. Level 67 wrists and neck and ears. What's your class? I'm a red mage. So I do spells from afar, and then I can also charge in, and it's very much like I'm a fencer. It's like elegant, dexterous movements with my sword. It's very cool. You can buy some in Yulmore with poetics. Let's do that. I need to spend them anyway. I've maxed my poetics, so let's go on an adventure to Yulmore. I did need to use the poetics, yeah. Needed to be done. I've nearly run out of iced coffee. It is a tragedy. It is decaf coffee, by the way, before anyone's like, Dawn, why are you drinking coffee at 9 p.m? It's decaf, okay. Can't be drinking dirty leaf water. I shall guide thee. Follow of the jumping Satsuma. He knoweth the way. Oh, yeah. This is like the trading area. There's many things. Oh, Lifebringer is asking to join? Manji's party lead right now. It's Tanuvial, but the character name is Lifespace Bringer. I think that's all you need to invite. 5:30 Dom. Okay. Is it Dom themed? Oh, yes. If it has thigh highs, it's Dom themed. Oh, disappointing. Disappointing. Accessories first. Yeah, let's have a look at what they've got. Full party! Nice! Thanks for joining. Okay. I think the rings are truly pitiful. Let me just double check which has the lowest. Yeah, it's my Yanxian ring of casting, which is really bad, I think. Okay, let's get that. And then maybe bracelet too. Naughty Dawn, what? I never misbehave on stream. Ever. Let's do that. I think I have enough for... I've got all the accessories now, so... I could get armor. Is that worth doing? Shoes. I guess getting the chest is the way to go. And then I guess I would get a hat. I deserve a little treat. Oh no, I'm gonna look rubbish now. To reapply my glamour prisms. Okay. Oh, look at me. Hello there. Now I look like a slutty monk going to a masquerade ball. It's a vibe. Nice. I can reapply my glamour. Which glamour shall we go for? could go back to original Shadowbringers Edge look. So edgy. Kaboom. Scroll over the stuff you have equipped again. Alright, here you go. So I still have older gloves on. Older bottoms, older boots. But then everything else should be higher level now, so it's just these 3 slots. Just these 3 slots that need replacing. 503. Am I good enough yet? I like your outfit, wow. I say, oh my god. Dragon girl. 480 to 530, that's a big jump. It was worth doing then. I think I can queue us now. If we're all ready. Looks like we're good to go. Reen's discovery of a vast concentration of light prompts an expedition into the barren wastelands left in the wake of the flood known as the Empty. There you encounter the immense and enigmatic Eden, the very first Sin Eater and the progenitor of the destruction that all that consumed the world. Rather than seeking to end this threat once and for all, Reen hopes to use its limitless power to restore the ethereal balance of the Empty and breathe life into the planet. However, she must first gain control of Eden's core, which is likely to have countermeasures for repelling intruders. I'm ready. I needed my lore. The very first Sin Eater. Oh. Suddenly dramatic. Oh, this looks like a lot like the Alfie raid after Heavenswood. With the platform and the sparkly lights. Be careful. Ooh. Keeper of Knowledge, Eden Prime. Ooh, organ! Yes! Oh! We haven't had enough organ appreciation since Heavenswood. Alright. I'm ready. Or am I? And so it begins. Everyone's ready. Oh my god, everything's so shiny! Why can't I use reprise? Oh, there it is. Ah, the crystal theme is going up and down in the background. Oh my god, imagine hearing this live. Oh! That must be really hard to play on the organ. I'm gonna ask my dad to try. Give him the sheet music and be like, Dad, can you nip down the church and try and record this, please? Ooh, oh god. this? Portals, maybe mob spawning, maybe. Ah! Don't stand in that. I was doing it for science to see if it was a heal. It's fine. Bosses with sopranos are planning something big. That's how you know their plans are truly nefarious. If the soprano opera kicks in the background. I mean, you only have to look at Sephiroth in space. What is going on? I think we just have to survive. I'm sticking with you. Whoa! Hello there. I don't think this is even their final form. Slowly sinking away. I don't trust them, they're planning something big. They're gonna break the platform. I just know it. It would be the quickest way of killing us. Okay, we did it. What now? Active time maneuver? Maybe? Oh, oh.
Rainbow sigils.
What is this game? Okay, so we went to space, we got shot out of a comet, and now we're here again. Okay, it's fine. No biggie. No, just a normal raid fight in this game. Destroyed a galaxy to kill me.
Still failed. I persist.
Never seen something like that in an MMO, to be fair. At this point, it's insane that I'm getting used to that kind of thing. I'm just like, oh yeah, we're in space. Oh yeah, we're watching over the whole of creation whilst we fight a boss, yeah. Just normal. Ah! Okay, I'll stay with you guys. Sorry. And now jazz piano. Never failed to be amazed how they segue between like heavy rock and jazz to like choral music to hip hop. Ah! Just gonna keep running.
I did it.
I'm evolving. Ah. I take it back. Just when I think I'm becoming a better raider, the game slaps me in the face. I was so happy I survived that phase. And my joy turned to dust. I don't think we've seen the last of them. You dodged it all incredibly well. Unfortunately, you didn't know you had to be behind the enemy in the corner. Everyone else was there, and I was just like, well, it's chilling in that corner. I'm sure there's no reason. Trade for special gear. Hand it into one of the vendors. Trade for special gear. Useless tokens like Alexander clogs up inventory. Do I want these? Is there nice gear that you can get? Just aesthetically pleasing gear? The Eden set isn't that bad. It's not encouraging. I recommend not roll. I think it looks pretty cool. I recommend I don't roll because it's cool. I will. Oh! Half of your comment got cut off. I see. I was like, oh, don't roll for it because it's very cool looking gear. Don't roll for that. Don't. Okay. I will greed, I guess. I think I'm just winning nearly every single one. And now, I can fill up my inventory with tokens again, and that will make all of chat so happy. Yay! Yay! Yes! Let it rain! Let it rain! Fill every slot! If anyone's new here, my inventory was actually full, and had been for many years, and I would keep like one slot free all the time, and it really infuriated chat. And so we had a goal on stream, which chat promptly smashed, for me to clean my entire inventory, which we did a couple of weeks ago. So now I'm just filling it with even more. In fact, I'm just gonna put these in like random places, just because I can. There. Does that bring you joy? Does that spark joy, chat? Oh, God, it's so bright out here. What is this? Oh, I think I opened a window by mistake. This is fine. It seems that Thancred's prediction about there being some sort of guardian was right. Thankfully, it was nothing you couldn't handle. I'm glad to say that you haven't absorbed any light either. So far, so good. Now that the way is clear, the Ethernet shards can send us to the core, and back whenever we need. Why don't you give them a try? Oh, we can go inside. Hey, Bushy! Happy Friday. I love chaos and pain. Once Orianger has activated the device, it's my turn. I think that's what I want. Ding. Oh. A cutscene. The time hath come, Reen. Good luck. Something has to go wrong because it's a raid series. Watch over me, Minfilia. Is this supposed to happen? Eden is offering considerable resistance. Not now. Not when I'm so close. Orianger! I am unharmed, but my beautiful posterior doth be bruised. But what of Reen? No, you listen to me. Reen, be careful! something has noticed our presence here. I had a feeling this thing was gonna fly. Well, well, well.
Where is it taking us, I wonder?
Maybe somewhere where its power is strongest. This is not good.
It worked. I think I'm in control now. I think.
So you did that?
Although I'm now linked to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it commands.
Pray tell, what caused it to convulse so violently?
It must have been when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp.
Even now, thou art... Rain, what's going on?
Above us! Something's coming this way. An enemy!
What dost thou... could it be a sin eater?
I can't see them clearly, but... No! That's impossible!
What is it?
They're inside too! Lots of them, trying to reach the core.
Uninvited guests, eh? If I'd known they were coming, I would have tidied the place up. Japes are a poor substitute for viable stratagem. He uses humor to cope with his trauma, okay? It's his coping mechanism. Let him have it. In that case, I suggest that you and I deal with the ones who are already inside. An Astariel can welcome our airborne adversary. Reem, find out if Eden has any defenses that we can make use of. Preferably ones that don't recognize us as the enemy.
I'm not sure about that, but I can use the Aether Currents to send you wherever you need to go.
That's my girl. All right, everyone, we've got work to do.
From what I can tell, Eden is about to form simple structures by redirecting the Aether, so I'll try to give you something to stand on. When you're ready, head for that portal over there.
We need to protect her, though, because she's in control. This next one is the reason I was uncertain about doing minimum item level again. Oh, fun! Are we gonna die? I didn't die last fight, did I? No, definitely not.
It didn't happen.
Well, ready when you are. Is this the unlimited seagulls? Seagulls? I wouldn't think there would be seagulls in this dungeon, but We have one space if anybody wants to join. There is one spot free. We're on Light Phoenix. You can travel along to our server if you so wish. I don't know what role we need, but I'm pretty sure everybody can switch if they need to. So this is gonna be a fun one. I can tell. The scary music is still on.
Come on, Eden. Show me what you can do. Look pretty, apparently.
Don't worry about the seagulls. Will they steal my chips? If so, I'm worrying. Any role is fine, we'll just flex, yeah. I think pretty much everybody plays professions that are from all the roles as well. So there you go. Or we drag a pug into this, like the monsters we are. And they show up like, What's going on? Why does the Alizon keep dying? Mine, mine, mine! I'm glad someone else thinks of that when they think of seagulls.
I also think of the Yoda song.
But the seagulls! Ah, stop it now! Let's Q and C. Okay, let's do it. Let's terrorize a pug. And then when we load in, you have to say, "Smile, you're on camera." Okay.
Full party.
Smooth landing. Oh.
Antithesis manifest. Voidwalk.
Cool. We are ready. I have a feeling they're going to blow wind and knock us off the ship or something. Servants of the accursed light, this world is not yours to claim. By my hand, the veil between our worlds is torn open. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, there's lots of AoE. Oh no! Oh, they carry you off. That's so rude. Gaze into the abyss and despair. I am despairing. This reminds me of the Lich King fight in World of Warcraft. Because there's these Valkyrie that swoop down and carry you off. They'll grab one person and you have to kill the mob before they reach the edge of the platform. If that's what he's doing. It's grabbed me. Nah. Everyone's stacking. I'm gonna copy. It is too late to beg for forgiveness. Your fate is sealed. No. Pop the tin. There we go. Ticking. What do we do with that? Is that a stack? But then if you have the debuff, you have to leave the group? I'm guessing. Interesting. May shadow blot out the light. From beyond the rift, your doom draws near. Okay, it's gonna blow us. Okay, I see. So some dancing required on this fight. As long as it doesn't happen like one after the other, we should be okay. No, here it goes again. I'm ready to be blown. There we go. Uh-oh. Eye of the storm. Yep. Your evil will not go unpunished. And it seems like one person has to soak each hole. So many innuendos that could be made during this fight. And they've got the debuff on them again. I have it on me now, so I find a spot on the edge. There we go. Oh, I have the thing. Is it a bad thing? I think it's a bad thing. Dawn's raid comprehension has seriously improved. I think it's as well, like, not having to focus so much on the buttons I'm pressing to do damage anymore. Because I kind of know what I'm supposed to be pressing, so I can look around more. Whereas when I first started learning Red Mage, I was like fixed on the bar and making sure I was pressing the right buttons. But now I'm just like, still don't know if I'm pressing the right buttons, but I'm pressing something. There's an evil eye on you. Get away. A rift is opened. Oh, I'm guessing I don't stand in the way of that. And then we stack. Do we stack on? No? Okay. Debuff is gone. Get out the way! Finish them! Yeah. Whew. Oh, it has a person's face. I just thought it was a dragon. Nicely done. Easy. It's more crap that I am to carry in my bags to do. Should I need or grade all these tokens? Yes, I will just read. I don't know if I'll ever use them. Guess I will just read. This is cool though. Oh, and you can look right down into the bowels of the ship. Nice view. I hate that boss because of that mechanic, the debuff. So if you were playing it on a harder difficulty, why is it so annoying to deal with? Is it because like you have to get away from each other very quickly, and then there's the second debuff where you have to stack? So sometimes people stack when they actually need to spread. Whee! Ooh. It's too much fun to fall off. No, the spell in waiting, you have to remember. So what does it do? The times activation confuses so many. People don't see the timer on their buff bar to see when the mechanic they're marked with will go off. Okay. So they run away to start with, they think it's gone, but it's not. Hestariel, thank goodness you're unharmed. We came as soon as we took care of our unwanted guests. They were a stubborn bunch, and quite unlike anything I've ever seen on the first. Oh no, phase 2!
No, I won't let you.
Damn the light! Damn you all! Rude. Who are you? What do you want?
Why am I here? What is happening?
He's fine.
She's alive, but there's something strange about her aether.
She didn't seem too pleased with Reen taking control of Eden, which may be what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. 'Tis plain she is not a sin-eater, not even in part as Vothri was. Yet this knowledge does little to assuage my fears, for she is nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible.
Reen's gonna be like, but we can help her. We'll heal her.
On the other hand, if she's feeling cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up. There's no telling what will happen when she does, but I'll make clear that we mean her no harm. Well, no further harm, at least.
Sorry, yes, it was us that beat you up the first time. But we might not do it again, if you're nice.
Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's likely that reaching the core was her aim from the outset, so I'll take her to camp. So you're just gonna jump off? Oh, he's getting teleported. Good, good.
Well, and now that things have settled down, I should get back inside and try strengthening my link to Eden.
Hello, raiders! Welcome on in! We are being attacked by a mighty force of raiders. Bit Bunner coming on in with the raid. Thank you so much for raiding. We're just doing the Eden raids for the very first time. Have you played these? I was told basically a list of things that we should do before moving on with the story, the MSQ. So we've finished the main Shadowbringers story, but we haven't done post-patches yet. So today we've done a couple of the dungeons, optional dungeons, and then Eden raids were the next thing on the list. And it's cool so far. I love that there's so much optional content as well. Like, you don't have to do this, but if you do, it does help enrich the main story.
How was your stream? I've done the Eden raids, but I don't remember them that well. So this is exciting. A little refresh of the memory. Everything's very shiny. And Reen is a main part of these raids, so it has to be good. Although I had my hands full trying to control Eden, I caught a glimpse of your battle. That power. I've never seen anything like it.
What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of reality, the creation of a rift through which void scent may enter. But pray tell, Reen, didst thou make any other observations?
I couldn't sense any light at all in that girl, or her servants. And I can't really explain how, but she reminded me of Emmett Salk.
She's not an Ascian, is she? I jolly well hope not. Better not be. Oh, the original Half-Life? And you've never played it? If there was a game I could wipe my memory to play, oh, I hope you're enjoying it. It is an experience that will stick with you for a long time, that game. It makes me so sad that we never fully got Half-Life completed. We never got a true ending to Half-Life. Someday. Someday.
I love Reen so much. I can't help but read her, Thancred, and Urianger as a daughter. She has very gay dads, and that's the daughter. Yeah, they're like,
Please, Reen, don't hurt yourself. No, be careful, that could be dangerous.
every single time they're like,
No, Reen, stop. Think about this. Is this a sensible decision?
so yeah. I love that you do the voices for NPCs. Attempts are made.
When we have very big manly NPC, I do my best. We make do.
Reen is the daughter, Thancred is the dad, Urianger is just the cool uncle. Oh, I see. Yeah, true, he does have the cool uncle vibe. And, like, he doesn't really get involved most of the time. Unless Thancred's like, come on, Urianger, back me up here, come on. Tell her she shouldn't be doing this. And then he's like, I do surmise that this doth be a terrible idea.
I agree with your father. We should probably not partake of this trial.
I'm going to Uncle Urianger's house. You'll be unreasonable, Dad. Exactly. Though I think it's Urianger. This happens occasionally. I'll be like, I think we should go and see to the crystal. And then it's
Urianger. Instead, no other vocal. Though I think it unlikely that she is an Asian, she may yet be a thrall to the Zodiac.
maybe we'll be able to find out more once she's woken up. In the meantime, I'll try to improve my control over Eden. It seems to be listening more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was in the beginning. And that's not all. I've made an exciting discovery. Oh? Pray tell. I keep going for crit. I don't know if that's the right thing. I actually had a rat named Urianger. He was an absolute sweetheart. Him and his brother, Estinian and Urianger. Did they sleep curled up next to each other, you know? Oh, I love rats. They're so sweet. Moogle also loves rats. She's not here at the moment. She left us, but I have a little void called Moogle. Cats named after Final Fantasy characters are the best cats. Pets in general named after Final Fantasy characters are superior. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to control Eden now. Of course, this is only just the beginning.
And we shall accompany thee wheresoever this path may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made?
I understand how Eden's power works.
And therefore the true nature of the flood of light.
Yes. It's affected the balance of all of the aether in the empty, shifting it so far towards the umbral that it stopped flowing altogether.
The power to tip the scales.
And tip them back again. It's what Eden does. It controls the balance of aether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to the other. Left alone, it still poses a threat, but if I can harness its power, I think I could use it to breathe life back into the empty. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest idea of where to start. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll do more harm than good.
Thou needst not bear this burden alone, Reen, nor should thou. Uncle Urianger is here, my sweet child. 'Tis no simple matter of awakening that which lies dormant. All things in nature are inextricably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony, without which life cannot prosper.
So what should we do?
A solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it will require further discussion. For the time being, let us return to camp. 'Twould be remiss for us not to involve Thancred. 'Twould be remiss, indeed. I wonder how our guest is recovering. Estinian used to climb things and just sit there brooding. Yeah, you definitely got the names the right way round. If it was the opposite way round, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Although Urianger does his fair share of brooding from time to time. He brooded more in his cloak era, but I have seen it happen. I have 2 foster cats, which I couldn't find in myself to rename. I wish they were Alphino and Alice. Aww. Sometimes if they're a bit older though, they actually know their name and they're familiar with it, so it's nice to stick with what they know. Cats, I guess like cats you don't need to call them by their name so much, but they still recognize it. And thankfully, Moogle knows that her name is Moogle now. I got Moogle when she was just over a year old, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna call her Moogle. And I don't think she will really have trouble recognizing that's her name if I keep saying it to her all the time. And yeah, she responds to Moogle. She also responds to Well, because that's what we do when it's treat time. That means noms are available. Hey Dawn, turn around, look into the distance. Hey! It's actually flying. Oh, this bit of it is much bigger than I thought actually. It's huge. Huge, I tell you. Have you played FFXIV? FFXIV I know almost nothing about. That's the one with Military Boy, right? You can tell how much I know. Wait. This is... Regulars know this, but I literally can't identify the Final Fantasies by the number. But if you're like, Final Fantasy Tidus and Yuna, Final Fantasy Lightning, then I know which one you mean. Yes, Military Boy. Yes. I googled Final Fantasy VIII, and the first Google question was, why does no one like Final Fantasy VIII? Do you agree, chat? Is that fair? The automatic answer says, the complaints are usually about the tedium of the draw system, which is a fair point, though there are other better ways to acquire magic. The junction system being easily abusable, which is certainly not true for a first playthrough, or that they simply don't understand the story. Yeah, it's Renoa and School, isn't it, in that one? I haven't played it. I want to at some point, though. It's on the list. All of the older Final Fantasy games I haven't played are on my never-ending list of channel playthroughs, so maybe someday. Maybe someday. Let us see what is going on with our guest. Indeed. My friends, I believe I have struck upon a method by which we may see this world restored. Urianger, before you go any further, allow me to make a potentially very long story slightly shorter. The plan is to control Eden and realign the Aether of the Empty, right? In essence, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly will not suffice. In addition, the Empty is unfathomably vast. Were we only able to effect change over one small region at a time, it would take many lifetimes to complete even a fraction of our task. Instead, our energies would be better spent revitalizing each element in order, that we might set in motion a more widespread transformation. One at a time. I hate to say this, but I don't think Eden will be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others. For that very reason, we shall select a location in which the ambient aether we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even in a dormant state, certain elements will be more prevalent and therefore more easily manipulated. Then we rebalance the aether and return it to the land, whereupon it shall be borne on ethereal currents to the farthest reaches of the empty. But what's to prevent that element from breaking free of Eden's hold and causing disasters of some sort? It must needs be contained. The question is how? Asariel, indulge me a moment, if thou wouldst. Pray imagine a corporeal manifestation of each of the individual elements. What dost thou see in thy mind's eye? Well, I did not see Moogles in my mind's eye, I have to say. Primals, maybe? I don't know. Moogles. It's Moogles.
They're everywhere. All I see is Moogles.
There's one in the side of my eye right now, lounging on the floor. Moogles everywhere. Mayhap thou art afeard to utter the fateful word, for to even speak the name primal is to invite misfortune.
Yes, Moogle is now code word for primal, because it's forbidden.
Though invite it we must. As the Aether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden, we shall perform a summoning as Master Louisoix once did on the fields of Carteneau. As one who hath laid low countless primals, thy memories will shape the Aether into a deiform entity, which must subsequently be dispersed in the traditional fashion.
So, defeat it, in other words. But is that even possible?
We're going to summon essentially primals for all the different types of energy.
I break my fast on primals. It's either that or being torn to shreds.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure I can. Yeah, I'll be honest here. Like, I barely stayed alive during the last fight, so I'm not entirely sure I can deal with this. Lest thou forget, 'twill be no more than an approximation of a foe thou hast previously bested. I have every confidence in thine abilities, Astariel. I'm glad someone does. As do I. Though it might help to have some idea of what you'll be up against. Have you decided which element to tackle first? I propose water, a source of all life. As for the location, an area to the west of Norvrant was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood of light reduced it to a yawning chasm.
Water. Yes, that seems like a good choice. I'll see if Eden can take us where we need to go.
And I shall prepare for the summoning. Thancred, wouldst thou keep watch over our enigmatic antagonist? She may have vital information to impart. In the event that she becometh agitated, thou mayst have need to restrain her. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. I'll be praying for your success while I wait here, twiddling my thumbs.
Yes, sit here and look pretty. And babysit the villain, please.
Still, I must say I don't envy you being caught up in yet another one of Orianja's madcap schemes. Now, come to think of it, if the creature you fight is born from your own memories and imagination, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the primals you fought in the past? Perhaps that's not how it works. Anyway, best of luck.
I'll just imagine Moogles. And then we'll just have all the Moogle bosses again. I miss those.
They were some fun fights. Dear God, Thancred. Indeed. I was going to say, he was like, oh, well, I guess someone has to tie her up. Yeah. Yeah. Got my eye on you, boy. Well then. Do I click this? Yes.
Yeah, imagine chibi primals. Some cute versions, like plushy primals. That would be cute. Eden seems to be responding well to my instructions, so we should reach our destination in no time at all.
Oh, no time at all, really?
About a few seconds. Alright, this is the place. I'll see if I can draw out the water-aspected Aether. The rest is up to you, Astariel. Oh, gee, great. Oh.
Memories of Leviathan come flooding back. Memories of many streams ago. There are no memories currently in my brain of Leviathan. Wait. Okay, no, there are. Big CBC. Like a dragon. Like a snake dragon. Vague memories. Somewhere in there. In the long-term storage. The back. In the deep freeze. From a long time ago. It would appear that the summoning was a success, though Leviathan hath yet to reveal himself. Indeed. Who is coming with us for Leviathan, then? I hope you brought your waterproof ponchos. I think we're gonna get splashed. Also, I'm out of coffee. Minions, fetch me more! This is where I need a manservant. They come really useful. I lack the one element we require for the battle ahead. Water. Watch out, the boss might do splash damage. Hey, I see what you did there. Inundation. We're fighting on that? Can we have a bigger platform? The Hedator of World, Leviathan. That doesn't look as bad as I remember. It'll be fine. You definitely had two heads, right? I don't know. He was mostly under the ocean the last time we fought him, and then he'd jump up for certain cutscenes, so... yeah. Know if this is the correct memory. Oh, did it roll? Oh, over there. Run! I visualize an edge with the rail washed away. Why are we repeating this? I guess we can't help it. It's somewhere in there in the memories. I remember a lot more people dying in the actual Leviathan fight though, so this is fine. There was a lot more of like people being swept off the edge of the platform, which hasn't happened yet. Never happened. Going on? Oh, there's water here. Do we have to jump in it? Is he gonna do like a ground AoE and we have to jump at the right time? Oh. Oh no. Okay, just that. Just a tidal wave. It's fine. Ah! Whoa! Astariel! I'll use Eden's power! You better! Come on! Hurry up! It's a stack! Am I gonna make it? Just... Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf. Ah! It does sound like Shia LaBeouf, I'm not gonna lie. This should hold for now, but be careful. I've ruined it for you now. Oh, what's going on? Something. Do we go in the center? Because it's going to push us out? Yeah, okay. Stack. I'm chasing you. Run for your life. boss is hydrating me. Ah. It's one of those bosses that's so big, but I'm still like, I can't target it! Girl, where's my target gone? Can't miss it, really. Hey, Spanky! You enjoying the jams? Top quality jams. We'll go over here, and then the flood is going to sweep us, but we'll be fine. There we go. Shine LaBeouf! I fell. Rest in pieces. Thank you. No, God, I'm gonna res into that, aren't I? Oh, God damn it! No! 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 Oh, the sweet lure of life tempted to me. But it was too soon for my return. Thank you. Watch me res into another one. No? Oh, we're safe. It's all good.
Shine, 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 shine.
That was tragic. Dawn with sudden realization. Why is everyone running away? Oh well, at least I died. With Ali by my side. To die by your side. Would I have any... I don't think I can be rezzed anymore this fight. I've already been down twice. There's a limit, right? Good luck, everyone! It's nearly dead. No, hold on. I'll try again. The only limit is the healer's mana. Which I have hogged already. We did it! Well done, team. Well done! I was planning on gifting some subs to distract you so that you could floor tank, but apparently that was not necessary. I am wise to your plans. I have before me a mute button on my stream deck. So whenever I'm in a fight, I mute the alerts. Yeah, you thought you could get me, Spanky? Well, you got me now. Spanky, thank you so much for the 5 gifted souls. We've got Briarwood, Foxy, No Alter Ego, Booyah, and Fluffy Ninja Llama. Welcome and welcome back, everyone. And thank you once again, Spans, for ensuring their souls are given the gift that keeps on giving. Immortality, TM. I accept this res. Thank you. Yeah, it's like a Leviathan remix. I like it. I will greed all of this stuff. Yes. Come to my inventory. Live amongst the pastries. Realize your true purpose. Yeah. I'm just gonna arrange my inventory a bit. Yeah. There's a system, guys. No. Hydrate? But what do I hydrate with? I have no hydration left. There's none left. Everyone empty. I should have stolen some from Leviathan. Also, was that an Obi-Wan Shinobi coming back? 18 months! Also known as 2 beautiful, bonny, bouncing sub-babbies. 2 half-elven children have now made their way into the wide world. How do you feel, being a father of 2, Obi? Congratulations! Sorry for missing most of the stream. I was at MCM. How was it? Wait, MCM today, Slam Dunk Festival tomorrow, which is a music festival. You've been busy. How was MCM? I keep seeing some TikToks from there today.
Find purpose in the pastries, meaning in the muffins. Solitude in the sausage roll.
We were talking about MCM earlier. And like potential cosplays for future Final Fantasy cosplays that I might do. Maybe. I would do like LSA or something, but I think I'm too tall. I'm just too tall and too curvy to be LSA. It's not gonna happen. So I need to know all the curviest, tallest Final Fantasy women immediately. People were saying there's someone in Endwalker that I could do a really good cosplay of, but I'm not supposed to know that yet, so don't tell me. I know the perfect character. Ooh. I can't wait to meet them. You've not met her yet? No, you could do adult LSA. Oh, it's true. Oh, Lina! Oh, Lina would be so much fun. Oh gosh, I wouldn't know how to craft the ears though. Because you'd need to have like realistic looking ears. But she could be fun. And then I could charge people at the con to step on them. I'd be like, yes, I will step on you. £5. You know what I say? Fuck it, cosplay who you want, but I don't even know. £5. Cheap. Very good price. Good deal. I can't do Icelandic accent, it just goes Russian. I need to see Lena again. I think she's the only character I've ever really heard with an Icelandic accent. I haven't even watched any like films or TV series with an Icelandic accent, but I love her voice so much. It's so cool. £5, which con when? Please form an orderly queue, alright? No pushing, no shoving. But yeah, I feel like it should be an Allison. I have thought, oh, maybe Admiral Blofferswyn, right? She's a tall mummy. She's very tall. But the hair? That's gonna be a challenge. I've got to hide all this under a wig, and then I've got to do, like, sculpted, gelled hair. I don't know. When you get to Final Fantasy XII, you'll get plenty more. Curious. Must go to bed, get ready for Slam Dunk tomorrow. Yeah, have a rest. Get some sleeps, get ready for party tomorrow. I'm assuming it's like all day dancing, clubbing vibe. Again, I have the perfect character. Bonus points if they have the same hair color as me. And then I don't even have to wear a wig. Boom. Oh well, I guess there's two requirements here. They need to have the same hair color as me and for it to be like butt-length hair. Because my hair's really long already, so if it's a character with shorter hair than me, then out come the scissors. I have a question for chat, for our resident Final Fantasy experts. Are there a few more bosses in this raid series? Like, is it kind of like Alexander, where you have like 6 or something? Because I'm wondering whether this is a good break point, or whether we just like keep championing through all night stream. I mean, I'm not against it, but yeah. It's exactly like Alexander. So we've done 3, I believe. You can take a break for now. Go play in the Gold Saucer. Yay, gambling! My favorite thing to do. I have a word of warning for anyone who owns a Steam Deck, and I want you to listen to me. Be very careful if you install Final Fantasy on the Steam Deck, because you will just be in bed playing Golden Saucer minigames. It's very dangerous. I'd say Eden 4, and then stop for Eden. So we're about to do Eden 4. After this would be a great place to stop. Alright, let's do it. We've just had the K-Raid as well, so we welcome the Khajiits in as we embark on another adventure. Oh, the noble music is playing. Something good must be happening. That was incredible. Is that what Primal looks like? It was 10 times more terrifying in real life. Oh,
Not quite the same then, but why is that?
The Leviathan of the Source was summoned by the Sahagin, to whom he was no less than a god. Without their faith, the deiform entity that we brought into existence differed on a fundamental level, though it was no less formidable. The manifestation relied upon Astariel's experiences of Leviathan, and may have been influenced by recollections of other water-aspected beings, leading to further discrepancies.
Memories. Brought to life. But I still can't tell if our plan actually worked. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. There's the Stankard!
How goes it?
Pretty swell.
If you finish slaying your primal, or whatever it is, I suggest you get back here on the double.
That's something you ought to see. Oh, our friend is awake. What could that be?
Evidently, our only recourse is to return to the base of our operations forthwith. By that he means, let's go. The most powerful of breakpoints would be the segments where the story was tied up for the next patch. Oh, okay. So they released like 4 parts and then left it. And then you had to wait. Post haste. Forthwith. Swiftly. Oh. Where's the prisoner? Or guest, I guess, depending on how you want to look at it.
Astariel! Look! Oh! Condensed aether.
By the 12's good grace. It is a marvel to behold.
I never thought that a whole lake would suddenly appear like this. And we're just getting started. I only hope the burden is not too much for you, Astariel.
It's fine.
Well, well, well.
Suddenly, a lake appears. Water has returned. But what next?
Earth, I guess? Earth? In general? I think this proves that the water-aspected aether is no longer lying dormant. So, which element should we realign next, Oriange?
I propose Earth. Should we succeed in returning the soil's life energy, the empty shall become capable of supporting the growth of flora.
Imagine that. Forests in the empty. But before we begin, I'd like to know how that girl is doing.
Still sound asleep. She didn't so much as even stir when I took her helmet off. I thought it might be getting a bit stuffy in there, and I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. And to my surprise, she's hot. She seems surprisingly normal, actually. Not at all like your usual void scent, I'd say. She's around the same age as you, Irene. Perhaps a little older.
Well, whoever she is, we should let her rest whilst we concentrate on the task at hand.
As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up and is feeling a little less than cooperative. And while I wait here, wishing I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you as you fly off to face your next opponent. It must be a strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower, only to slay it immediately after. I almost feel sorry for the poor things. All the same, I wish you luck.
If all goes well, he won't be waiting long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can see results.
So next we get flowers. Plant life returns!
Like with Alexander, where it would have been a big eventful conversation with someone. They'd hint at taking a rest, and then you'd just talk to them again. And there'd be months between those moments.
So they're like, we must gather our resources and wait. For me, I just click on to the next one, but
There was a time where you peasants had to wait. I want to see what she looks like, this mysterious lady. Now, before we embark on our journey, there is one question I feel I should ask. Where are we going?
I would suggest a certain region that lieth east of Norvrand, which was once home to the great Mount Atlas. And for the earth aspect of Primal we wish to invoke, what could be more fitting than Titan?
I don't think I've heard of that one. What's it like?
He's worshipped by the kobolds. Oh, I remember Titan! I remember Titan! The music was really cool for Titan too. The landslides. The landslides. I remember being crushed by a rock. Like, just a single rock flattened me at least 3 times during that fight. To be fair, I was headbanging as well, so I'm hoping we get a remix. Flashbacks.
It seems like you had a rather traumatic experience.
You could say that.
But if our last battle is anything to go by, this one will be different from the Titan that Astariel remembers. Yes?
Aye. 'Twould be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. For there's still going to be landslides. As such, thou must needs conceive new stratagems if thou art to triumph in the battle to come. Past experience will avail thee naught, I fear. Oh great. We're all going to die.
Alright, Astariel. Once we are ready, we'll be on our way.
I'm so ready. Bring me the heavy metal. Ready. Is my plat secured for headbanging? Kind of.
It took a while, but we finally arrived. Ready, Astariel?
No! Memories of Titan come tumbling back. Eden's Gate, Sepulchre, is now accessible. Let's do this. It's metal time. As far as I remember, it's like a crazy screeching guitar metal track.
Real Friday night party music. Let's go.
Okay, let's see how Astara remembers Titan.
Should be pretty accurate, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be like Korg, made of rocks. I have a vague memory. I think my main memory of the fight is just like headbanging. And then dying because I wasn't watching what was going on. Because I was headbanging. And there was like screaming in the track. Yeah, I'm made of rocks, as you can see. Tried to start a rebellion, but none of my mates showed up. I'm the primal of the earth, as you know. I'll fuck you up. Do you watch yourself? Big, slow, lumbering guy, right? As far as I know. Big guy. With, like, I think he would bring his, like, fists down, and they would crush people. And then there was a phase where you had to hide behind rocks, I think.
What's this? Spicy Dawn being all... stabby? I'm always stabby, you know me. It was like when you fought Sephiroth, and right after the phase transition, you got squashed by his giant fist because you were rocking out to the music. Yeah, it's the only right way to do the fight for the first time. Do you mind if I post a semi-strat in the party chat? Go for it. Especially if there's stuff that, like, I'm not gonna know and then gets the party murdered. Just remember, if he makes his fists bigger, get in front of him. Okay. That isn't the logical conclusion I'd make. Like, thing have big fist, run away would be my innate reaction, but okay. Herito of Crags. Yeah, he's got jet engines on his back. 4 of them. Bit overkill. You look nothing like the other one. Yeah, my memory is clearly broken. I made him cooler though. Look, he's way cooler than he used to be. He's like a transformer. Separated into squares. It's like high stakes tic-tac-toe. Okay. I don't know what it's saying, but it's cool. Rocks! Hide behind the rocks, I say. That's usually the mechanic. So we get in the middle. Okay. Kind of the same as the other one. Tempered in the flows of the mountain's core. My rage is eternal. There is no salvation for the sons of man. Oh, blue. Blue bad? Blue not usually bad. Red usually bad. Didn't the rocks explode in the original fight? Maybe. Rocks were bad in the original? It does sound like DMC music. This is true. Yeah. And Thancred looks like he could be from DMC, so it makes sense. I stood in a cloud thing. Did I stand too close to the rock? Maybe that was a rock bomb. Maybe rocks aren't good. I am unbreakable, unstoppable. He has wheels. Oh god, I'm gonna res into it, aren't I? This is fine. This is fine. Just a transformer over here showing off. Alright, calm down, Rockman. Glorified pebble. This is now Attack on Titan.
channeling that rock. What does that do? Oh, big rock, bad, bomb rock. Okay, and I can go where they just exploded, so that's fine. Bomb! Everyone's going here. I trust you. Oh god. Everywhere is fire. Good rock! I'm here. I made it. What are the words to this song? Is it literally just It means go away in rock speak. Ah! Obviously it does. Oh. He has a quad bike! So I have to worry about the blue AoE and the quad bike at the same time? Yeah! He is the quad bike. He has become the quad bike. Get him! Go on without me. Oh. Abbas. Bless thee. Bomb. I should be safe here. Just gonna follow everybody else. They know what they're doing. Paradise found. Is that a reference to Paradise Lost? Bonk. Oh, he turned to gold at the end. I think the recurring vocal of the song is "Son of a man." All I heard was the vowels. A-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O-U. Eden's Gate complete. Take that, Rockman. The lyric is "under the weight." Under the weight. Under the weight. What do we get from Rockman? More tokens. Oh, there's a thing used to acquire an Eden minion. I'm gonna need that. I'll create the rest. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Wow. Let me put this somewhere I'll definitely remember where it is. Yeah. Someone's gonna be watching the VODs and won't have seen the previous bit where I've said I'm trolling chat by doing this and think this is actually how I want to organize my inventory. There you go. Oh, I can just use it. Okay, it says can be exchanged though. Oh no. No, just use to acquire. Okay. Yay. Eden Miner minion. I have so many minions. So many. Ah, just a problem. Hello. Ah. In a demonstration of its godlike power that may be generously termed unfathomable, Eden created this tiny being in its image. Fortunately, the amount of aether Eden Miner can manipulate is so minuscule that despite its best efforts, it poses a little danger to the world at large. Oh, good. Oh, I can't summon minions here. Ah, that's kills. God. Welcome back. You must be exhausted. For a creature made of rock, it was a lot more agile than I was expecting. I wonder, was the Titan of your world a tough opponent too? Worse. Yeah, if I put one foot wrong, I would have fallen to my doom. I did, several times, as far as I remember. So, all it would have taken is a momentary lapse of concentration. I don't like the sound of that. But more importantly, you've defeated another elemental being, which means we're a step closer to reclaiming the empty. I can't wait to see how much of a difference we've made this time. If any. Oh. Ah, change colour. Did we really do all of this? Snow is starting to melt. Or sand. I think it might be supposed to be sand. Aye, 'twould appear that balance has returned to the element of earth. And yet... the transformation hath affected only the immediate vicinity, whereas the lands beyond this lake doth remain unchanged. 'Tis passing strange indeed. Did I do something wrong? Though this falls short of the outcome I had envisioned, 'tis plain our efforts were not in vain. Mayhap this localized phenomenon is the result of an intersection of ethereal currents. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that similar locations in the empty hath undergone comparable alterations. Then the aether will spread out from these points, cover the rest of... Rain! It's too much for her. I do worry that she's given too much of herself to make this possible. Is she okay? Or should I start the next one? Or does it lead into the next raid part? Because we were going to do these 4 and then leave it. But I'm like, oh god, is Rena okay? Are we going to have to cliffhanger this? She's just tired, I guess. She's been keeping this thing under check. I think this finishes the first section. Okay. So I can know. You okay? It's nothing. That didn't look like nothing to me. You better lie down a while. Oh, Daddy Oriange, Daddy Thancred, and Daddy Oriange looking after her. No, I'm fine. Anyway, I've still got work to do. Nay, Thancred has the right of it. 'Twould be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you'd stop fussing. Reen, thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. Though the elements of water and earth hath been restored, continued exposure to the empty, stagnant aether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. Now that you mention it, I've been feeling a bit out of sorts ever since we got here. I should probably get away from the empty and rest for a while. She's actually agreeing to it. I'm proud of her. I thought she was going to suffer on and be like, no, I have to do this. Pray do so. Meanwhile, I shall remain here. The restoration of the first two elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades.
Why? I thought they'd welcome the news.
And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loath to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary.
You have their best interests at heart, I'm sure. But to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer not to keep secrets from the people that I trust with my life. I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask.
The little smile. He's like, I'm proud of you. It seems to me that Reen isn't the only one who could benefit from a change of scenery. Our sleeping beauty would likely fare better in more hospitable surroundings. We'll need to have our associates from the Crystarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and Astariel can go on ahead and have a word with them in Ward Souk, we'll catch up with you once Urianger has finished whatever it is he needs to do. Perhaps thou too shouldst accompany her on the journey. I dare say she'll be glad of thy presence. No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met. And I worry that relying on me too much will only hold her back. We won't be staying in the First forever. The time will come for Reen and I to part ways, and for her to follow her own path. I know you understand this too, Urianger. I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible whilst you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in. Yes, sometime our children must grow up. Reen must go off to the great wide world and do adulting. Well, we're going to leave her, really, in the end. Reen is possessed of a natural affinity for aetherology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. A natural affinity for staying awake during your lectures, more like. Though come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like thee, she is predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns. He's excellent at brooding. Like, probably the top brooder, apart from a certain dragon knight from Heavenswood. Probably. Says the master of keeping his cards close to his chest. Anyway, Sariel, you better take this sky slipper with Reen. It's true that she's been through a lot lately. So have you. We need you to be ready for the challenges that lie ahead. So go on, get some rest. We shall await news of thy safe arrival in Armoraine. Well, well, well. You're telling me at this point you then had to wait several months to find out what happened next? The cliffhangers. How could they? But both daddies have told us we must rest. We would be unwise to ignore their words. A man of great learning, and a man who has our best interests at heart. Get some rest, they said. 2 patches we had to wait. 6 months? 6? I thought you were going to say like maybe 2 or 3, but 6 months? I would have forgotten everything by the time I came back to it. But Humes, here our journey must end for tonight, methinks. But thank you so much for coming along on this adventure. Thank you for your recommendations on content to do after MSQ, because I really wasn't sure. I didn't know which order to do it in. I didn't know how long stuff would take, but there were the wisps, providing an itemized spreadsheet complete with where to find the starter quests and also how long on average each of them would take, the number of players required. So thank you, especially Manju, who dropped the spreadsheet. Very good, very good. And thank you for coming along with me.